Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to the first episode of a new series for 2012 called Insert Title Weeping Angels to the End. So, in this, I've gotten a lot of replies asking to, do more Weeping Angels and stuff like that. So I figured I'd try a new series, and in this series, it's gonna be pretty much like vanilla Minecraft, except there's gonna be two mods in it. There's going to be the Weeping Angels mod and the Optifine mod, which all that does is it just makes Minecraft use better usage of the resources on my computer. So there shouldn't be any, like video lag or anything while I'm playing, which I don't need video lag with the Weeping Angels around. So yeah, so we're gonna just create a brand new world. I'm not gonna use any new seed, but I will call the world name Weeping Angels to the end. And so basically this series will be, let me just make sure everything is okay. Survival, hardcore, creative. I don't want to do hardcore because that would just be completely insane. So we're just going to create a completely fresh new world. And I'm going to be moving pretty fast, but I do want to talk about quite a few things. So let's get moving. Oh, let's go. Why do you... I spawned right on top of a tree. Well, I guess it's not a bad thing. Actually, let me just turn the sound down a little bit. There we go. It's a little better. Oh boy, this is going to be slow. Come on. I gotta make a house soon. So I hope everyone enjoyed their New Year's and Christmas. I will get that onto that in 1 second. Hope everyone got what they wanted for Christmas. I certainly did. Let's see, I don't need food yet, but I will keep that in mind. You know what? I'll lower it even more. No, I have this thing about the sound on Minecraft. It's just ridiculously loud. So I'm going to make a small house, like most normal Minecrafters do. It won't be nearly as large as my last one. It'll just be a little small hut because I don't plan to be above ground that often. Just want to get some wood. And so I got some nice things for Christmas. I got from relative. Oh man, where do I want to go? For my relatives, I mostly got money and just maybe some candy, or I got Slim Jims from one family member, which I don't mind that. Slim Jims for the win, I guess. So sponsor. So got mostly money from my relatives. My parents got me some. Where do I want to go? I don't want to go too far from my spawn point. Oh, I don't like that cave at all. This is very different from that swamp in Donut versus the Weeping Angels. So, my parents got me a couple games, Xbox games to be exact. Damn, I'm gonna go over here on this little small peninsula thingy. They got me a couple games. They got me the Halo Reach anniversary, or Halo 1 Anniversary Edition game, which that was big kick of nostalgia right in my teeth. Just gonna make a small little hut here. Hut. I'm just gonna do a 3x3. Much smaller than my other one. Okay, I thought I saw something move over yonder. So I've been playing that. I haven't completed it, well, because obviously I know how Halo 1 ends, and but I did get past the first couple levels. I'm on the Truth and Reconciliation. I just stopped there. Not that I was bored with it or anything. I just had other things I wanted to play with. Leave my other toys. So, yeah, that was really fun. Should probably... I'll place this down. I'll take this. Should get some cobblestone going. And I also got another game called Catherine, which it's a less popular game. It's for the 360 still. But Catherine's a lot more interesting. I will get to that in a second. Let me just... I don't need to make anything else, because as soon as I get cobble, I am good. I am good in the neighborhood. Catherine is not a very normal... I should just call it a non-normal game. I don't know how to describe. Well, I know what the genre of it is. It's a romance adventure. How do I put this? A romance adventure mystery horror game. I know that sounded. Holy crap! Water. I know that's like the biggest bunch of kind of thoughts I'm sure I will ever get. But no, it's a fun game. Basically, Catherine is about this guy named Vincent Brooks. I believe his last name is Brooke. I know his first name is Vincent. And he's going out with this girl, named Catherine with a K. And one day, basically Vincent is enjoying his life as it is, being a guy who he's a drunk, not a drunk, but he just enjoys hanging out with his buddies at the bar, at nights after work. And fuck, I need more wood. More wood. And so he gets a little drunk at bars every night after work, and he talks with his 3 other main buddies about life and stuff. And basically, his girlfriend Catherine wants to get married to Vincent. Catherine, I should mention, it's Catherine with a K, because there's another Catherine, which I will get to in a second. And one day, while he's talking to his friends about marrying Catherine, he meets this other Catherine with a C, which is the actual title of the book. It's the Catherine with the C, the more, dare I say, flirty Catherine. And one night he just eventually wakes up next to her in bed, and he's like, whoa, did I just seriously cheat on my girlfriend, and yada yada yada. And which I don't know, I guess he did. I haven't finished the game yet. Don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but okay, just make it sure. But basically, what happens is ever since after he has this one night stand with Catherine with a C, he has these weird, vivid dreams where he's a goat in this stair climbing block puzzle kind of thing. It's very Japanese-ish, I should mention. And if you're an otaku, you completely understand what I'm talking about. But it's a very enjoyable game. I enjoy the puzzles. I enjoy the mystery of the whole story. And it's a very fun... It's a game that was not expected to be well received by the gaming community very much, just because of the whole theme of it. And, there's not a lot of guys these days who enjoy those kind of video games. And I just realized I gotta get some food. Oh, I should probably make a stone sword first before I do. So it's a very fun game. I'm about 3/4 through it, and it has that whole good bad meter thing where it's the more choices on a certain moral you choose, the more you will start to sway towards that with your actions in the game and stuff. And apparently there's 8 different choices for how the game ends. All I'm going to do is I'm going to play through it once, trying to get the extreme good choices. option, and then I'm just gonna watch the rest of the endings on YouTube because uh, doing the puzzles, they're the exact same puzzles like every time, so it's not like they're different or anything. It's it gets very repetitive and boring, especially when you keep repeatedly failing. So I'm just gonna watch the other endings. So yeah, Catherine's a pretty fun and funny game. Um, so I got that for Christmas. I said I got the Halo 1 Anniversary Edition for Christmas. Technically, another thing I got for Christmas, but my parents gave it to me early, was the drum set I got, my acoustic drum set that I got. It on Black Friday. We went to uh, Music and Art Store, which is the main store, the main place around New York where you go to get, music and art stuff. Or not music and arts, I'm sorry, Guitar Center. Music and Arts is a section, is like a, it was a company taken by Music and Arts. Guitar Center is the main place where most people in New York go to get their musical goods, I guess you could say. So we went. So I wanted to drop. Usually, what my damn it, closed door. Oh crap! It's getting dark out. Oh, fudge muffin, fudge, 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 fudge. Let's get back inside for a minute. So what my parents do, or try to do every year, I should say, not that they actually do it every year. But what they try to do is, oh crap! I need wood. I need wood before I can. Okay, good enough for now. Oh wait, what difficulty am I on? Okay, hard. Good, good, good. What my parents try to do every year is they try to give me a, I guess you could call it a quote-unquote big gift. And what that means is they try to every year give me something of, I guess, extreme value, monetarily wise, not necessarily uh, in meaning, but just in monetary value. So I'll stay inside because I don't want any weeping angels to be caught on me just yet. Can I? Crap, no I can't. Dang it! What I can do is cook this raw chicken. So they try to give me a gift in a large monetary value every year. God bless America. Stupid sand. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is go down this way now, because that sand is just being obnoxious. So, for an example, when was it? What was last year? Actually, last year, I don't think I got anything of extreme monetary value. I swear, okay, I was going to say, I swear to God, if there's sand going all the way up to the water. Ugh. Last year, I don't think they gave me anything of extreme monetary value. The year before, though, they gave me my laptop, which, albeit was a piece... Well, it's not a piece of crap, but it's just not the greatest thing for gaming or Minecraft. Like, seriously, the damn thing lags playing on the lowest settings on Minecraft, and it blows my mind. What did I need? What do I need? What do I need? Shovel, that's what I wanted. Um... I'm scared. I don't see anything yet, but I'm just scared. I'm scared, mommy. So, and then the year before that, I believe that was when I got my. Let me think. What was it? I believe it was actually my monitor that I'm using right now for recording right now, which is not really a monitor. It's actually just a LCD TV, but it has HDMI and all that good stuff, so I use it as a monitor. And it also has basic cable on it. God, I just realized how spoiled I am, and I feel like a terrible person. But anyway, I so this year I told him, I'm like, okay, I know we are a little skimp on money, not majorly, but we are just a little skimp. Long backstory, don't want to get into it, but I'm like, you know what? I would be completely happy if all you gave me this year was a drum set. And basically they were like, well, think about it, because they weren't really sure what they wanted to do. And keep in mind, when I mentioned this to them, it was, I want to say, the beginning of November. And yeah, shoot, I don't have any more coal. Crap, I need to. Oops. Just want to try to. Just because I'm short on coal, I don't want to keep a dark, open place like that. For obvious reasons of monsters potentially spawning down there. So. Okay. I'm too scared to go outside. Well, let me just talk to you guys about it a little bit. So I told them, I'm like, I don't want, I just wanted one thing for Christmas, and I'm like, because usually they give me, I don't know, between 10 and 20 gifts overall, not of various prices. I mean, just in general. So I told them, like, just give me a drum set, and I will be completely happy. You don't have to worry about, doing any other gift for me or anything. And they're like, okay, well, think about it. Long story short, they come back and they're like, okay, we know we're a little skimp on money, but we're willing to do that. And they were like, what kind of drum set were you thinking of? And I was like, well, and insert 30 minutes of explaining to them what I wanted. They're like, long story short, I basically told them, I don't know yet, I haven't looked around. Let me ask my drumming instructor. Wait, that's a spider. Let me ask my drumming instructor what he thinks is a good drum set and stuff. And so I talked with him. He explained a lot of stuff to me. And when I came back, basically he told me that the best quality drum sets for the lowest price, crap, I just kicked my microphone cord, were pearls. The pearl drum sets, they're cheaper than most companies, and they have good sound and everything else. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, Did that spider despawn? Yes, that did. Awesome. So, they were all like, okay, that's cool. So I started looking around and stuff, and I had a couple ideas on the internet, and I thought I had. And when I looked on the internet, I also saw this other drum company called Gretsch, and they're less popular, but they're more known in, I believe it's Germany. It's one of the European countries. Forgive me for not remembering. And so I'm like, you know what? And when I was looking online, it was the web store for the. I cannot think today, and that is a creeper. I was looking on the Guitar Center store web store to see what they had. And that's when I saw the Gretsch, and most of the time they have the same thing online. Sorry, I'm just looking outside. The same thing they have online, they have in the store. So I'm like, you know what? I want these Gretsch because it was, I believe, around a $700 drum set. And my parents were completely cool with that price. And I told them, like, there's a certain point where it's like you just gotta pay a certain amount of money for it to be worth it, or it's just, you're just wasting your money on lower quality, crappy stuff. And they're like, okay, we completely understand and everything. And so I'm like, okay, so what I told him was, we'll go in. What we figured was we would buy the drum set at the store, because if we bought it online, then it would be the whole shipping costs and everything too. And we're like, we could save probably, Christ, $50, $60, or God, even 100 if we just bought it at the store instead. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So come Black Friday, we go over there, and keep in mind, when we went over there, I was tired. Oh my God, because I worked the whole Black Friday night at Kohl's. Oh, this moon's going down, sweet. So basically, I was over there like half tired talking to the music and arts guys, and I was telling them about how I wanted the Gretsch drum set and whatever, and yada yada yada. And they're like, "Oh no, you just shouldn't do that. You should do, this other Pearl. It's called a Pearl Soundcheck drum set." And I'm like, okay, I guess. I'm like, why is this better? And basically, they explained why it was all better and stuff. I'm like, okay, I guess that's cool. And and it was on sale, I believe, for like $100 cheaper than usual, because I went there on Black Friday. So I'm like, okay, that sounds cool and stuff. And they also had that same drum set. Sweet, it's becoming daytime more. They had the exact same drum set in the store, so you could play on it. You could test to see if you like it or whatever. So I played on it. It sounded good. It needed a little tweaking, as far as like getting the drum sets good and stuff, but it sounded fine. It had a good potential for good sound. So hold on, let me